I'm Sarah, welcome back to my channel. You're watching So Beauty Stuff. Wow, I can't believe how long it's been since I've actually said that. I think it's been a year, if not more, since I recorded the last video on this channel. Everything has changed. Everything is different. I did touch on what was going to change, what the plans were, but now I'm the other side of it, and some things have went to plan, some things completely went out the window. So I thought I'd just give you kind of like a little bit of an update of what life's been like for me while I do my makeup, because let's face it, this needs doing. I won't bother talking through what products I'm using, anything like that. I will of course be using my So Beauty Stuff brushes, shameless promo. But if there's anything that I'm using that you want to know, just ask me and I'm happy to drop it in the comments below. So where to start? As I said, the last time I made a video on this channel was around about a year ago. At that time I would have been about 16 weeks pregnant, and I think I failed to mention that in that video. I wasn't quite ready to make that public knowledge just yet. I was still living in my home, in my beautiful home in New Zealand, and all of my belongings had been collected and it had been shipped off to England. So since then, obviously, I left the country. Me and my husband Luke and I, we spent a week in Dubai. This was kind of like a decompression week. We knew everything would be really manic up to the move. Really nice. To be honest, we didn't really do much. We spent a lot of time in our hotel, and then we came back to the UK, and we landed in February, and had a couple of weeks where we caught up with family. And I think at the time we landed in the country, there was stuff popping up in the news, you know, I think I didn't want to have to mention it in this video, but I mean, come on, you can't not. Coronavirus, global pandemic, everything had all kicked off in other countries, and I think in England they had, you know, something like 10 cases. And so while we were sort of aware of it, I think we even may have worn masks on the plane. You know, like most people, you don't expect to have a global pandemic during your lifetime, but alas, it kicked off, and by March, we had decided we were going to be really careful and isolate ourselves, because I was pregnant at this point, and we began self-isolating, and then within the week of us deciding to self-isolate, the whole country went into lockdown. So we only got a couple of weeks in the country before that happened, and you may well remember that we were supposed to launch So Beauty Stuff makeup brushes in March last year, and with all that going on, we just decided it wasn't the best time. For anybody who's not pregnant or hasn't experienced it, this is probably kind of irrelevant information, but for anybody that is going through it, you know that the partners weren't allowed to come to any appointments. Being that it was my first successful pregnancy, I did have a little bit of anxiety. And not being able to have my husband Luke come with me to the appointments was really hard, but he was there for the earlier scans, the gender reveal, those kinds of things, which I know a lot of people missed out on, so I know I'm really lucky in that sense. We were completely shielding, because we were just so terrified that I would get the virus, or if Luke would get it, whether that would affect whether he would be allowed to be at the birth. I don't know. It was all so new and unknown. So that was February, March, lockdown. May, all of our stuff arrived. So at this time, obviously, we spent then 4 or 5 months with literally just a few bits of borrowed furniture and what we had in our suitcase. So we didn't have, and it sounds really silly now, but we didn't have like our board games or our PlayStation or you know, my makeup. I didn't have any of the things that we normally use to keep yourself interested or keep yourself busy, sorry. We were going a little bit stir crazy. So May, all of our furniture came, which was great. It gave us a little bit of something to do. My baby's awake. I'll be right back. Mummy's doing a makeup video. Still touching all of my stuff. Okay, I'm back. My daughter is playing just down there, so if you hear some sort of aggressive attack on a rattle, it's her. So where was I up to? So belongings came in May, and then my daughter arrived in July. In hindsight, by the time July rocked around and I was trying to raise a newborn, I was super pleased that I wasn't also in the midst of running a new business, and we were able to spend lots of time together as a family, which was really, really nice, and not a luxury that most people get. So with all the negatives of the pandemic, one of the positives was really, really amazing family time. So my little girl Sky, she is an absolute dream. She is a very happy baby. She's very healthy baby, which is the most important thing. She's 6 months old now, so she's really starting to develop that personality. And I love her so much. And it has been quite tricky as well, obviously, when you have a new baby, especially when you've moved to the other side of the world, so that your family can be close to you when you start your family, and then they're not allowed to come and see you because there's all these various lockdowns and restrictions. We had lots of walks, because for anyone that doesn't know, in the UK, we're now in our 3rd full lockdown. In between lockdowns, we've had sort of restrictions. So yeah, that was July. My gorgeous baby girl came along, and I guess the next few months were really a huge blur of no sleep and having a new member of our family and just adjusting to life there. Really a beautiful blur, but a blur all the same. Obviously then it was Christmas, and so then brings us to the new year. So we are finally here. We have finally chosen a launch date. Friday the 19th of February is when the website will go live. The shop will open, and we'll be taking orders. However, if prior to the launch you go to the website and you sign up, you will receive an email on Monday the 15th of February giving you pre-launch access, and that means that you will have exclusive access to the shop before anybody else does, and there will also be special pricing up that will only be available during the pre-launch. Make sure you sign up to the website. So if you go to sobeautystuff.com now, there is a window where you can just put your email in. And that's all you need to do. So yeah, that's kind of, I guess, my personal life, where we're at, and also where we're at with the business. So I'm really excited for the launch. We've been ready for a long time, and even though we've been ready for a long time, now it's coming. It's like rushing around, doing all the finishing touches in the background. The website is ready to go. The product is ready to go. So I will link my last video down below, because that does go through all the brushes individually. That's going into a lot more detail into the actual product than I have obviously today. So that's a really good one if you are thinking about which set you want to get, or which of the brushes that you want to get, or if there's anything you're interested in or have any questions. Definitely have a look at that video, help you to select what you're thinking of. I have my obviously complete set here. I've got some other bits and pieces in the case, which I really love that. I've got my sort of essential little bits and pieces, things like eyebrow pencils and mascaras, things that can easily get lost. So I love the fact that they fit in here. It's really nice now that we're kind of so close to the launch, that we can, actually look at our product and go, I'm really proud of this, and everything that we've done, all the hard work that we've put in. So I wouldn't feel right if I didn't just quickly do a little show off at the end. Here is a box packaged up, ready to go. These are how they'll be shipped out to you. Obviously you have the ribbon here. I will have to go quite quickly because I feel Sky's about to lose her temper. So you've got the magnetic close lid, and then when you open it up, you've got our leaflets. So we are of course partnered with the charity Lift, who do a lot of work with human trafficking and helping people out. It's really, really important work they do, and we're really, really proud to be partnered with them. I'm really excited to raise some money and awareness around what they do. You get your brush card that tells you all the brushes and what they do, what they can be used for. You may already be aware, but for anybody that's a bit of a beginner and isn't sure what to do with any of the brushes, this card, yo, everyone can hear you. Everyone can hear you. It will give you some tips on what you can use them for. And here is the bag all wrapped up in tissue paper with our So Beauty Stuff sticker on there, and you've got the lining of the bag as well, which is really beautiful. So this is a really nice box. It's designed, you can either keep your brushes and your brush bag in here, or if you take it out and want it on your counter, you can keep other bits and bobs in here. It's designed that we want you to be able to reuse this as part of our sort of sustainability. It is recyclable, but obviously if you did want to keep things in there and keep it on your counter, we've tried to make it nice enough that it can be reused for other things. It's a really nice box. But obviously the bag looks like this. So this is the large bag, which comes with the full set. If you buy one of the small sets, you get a narrow bag, but they both can fit all of the brushes in them if you did end up with all of them, or if you have additional brushes you want to put in there as well. But the large bag can fit all the brushes plus some makeup. I've just realised I didn't put lipstick on. And to be completely honest with you, I spend too much time kissing my baby to ever wear lipstick because it just gets all over her. So I will, but just know as soon as I press stop on the video, it's coming off. After all the hard work that's gone into this setup of this business, everything that's gone on last year, the move, the pandemic, having my baby, it's so exciting to finally feel like we're at a place where we can say, it's happening now. The launch is happening this month. We're 2 weeks away. I really can't wait for you to see the website, see what we've been working on, and more importantly, get these brushes in your hands. Really believe in the product. To me, this set of brushes, it's the only makeup brushes I've used since I've had them in my hands. I love them, and I really, really hope that you love them too. I really believe that you will. So I can't wait for you to see the launch. So thank you so much for anybody that has been here, you know, eagerly awaiting the launch since last year, and stuck around while I had my complete sort of social media silence this last year. It really means a lot that if you're still here, you're still following, you're still tuning into my videos. I'm really, really happy about that. So thank you so much. And if you're new here, welcome. I hope you've really enjoyed hearing what I've been up to, seeing a little bit of insight into what we've been doing. Yeah, if you want to, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can see all of my other videos. And please go follow us on social media, Instagram, Facebook. We're really active on there. And yes, go to sobeautystuff.com, sign up to the website. All the links will be down below in the description of this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.